Alright, I sent you the link on your BattleNet, so if you look there, you'll be able to find it.
Uh, One sec.
Okay. I forget the static from this headset sometimes is really bad. Just let me know when.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I mean, there's lots of stuff you can do in this game to make gold, but it's just like go on to like pretty much how this works. So this is obviously World of Warcraft. It's like Diablo, except it's third person and you play with way more people. A lot of the raids are 20 people or more. So then you like go and you fight ridiculous bosses and like one raid will. I don't know. Oh, it's my maybe my headset on the fan. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, so like a lot of the raids will have like ridiculous bosses. And then there's even dungeons. Like dungeons can be more difficult than the raids because they have infinite difficulties that they can go up in. They just keep on getting harder and harder as you level them up. So like whenever you complete a dungeon, you're like in time, you have a time to complete it. Your key will go up. If you don't complete it, then your key will go down. So like our highest that we completed this week is a 10, but right now we have like a 9 key. And it can go up infinitely. It's just a matter whether or not you're gonna kill it. And like all this stuff drops like different gear, like in Diablo. It looks different, it gives you stats that do good things, blah 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 blah. So one thing that you could do in this game for gold is sell carries through dungeons for people who aren't wanting to do it themselves because they want to like, or they're not good enough or they don't have a good enough group. And that can actually make you a lot of gold. Jess and I have been watching a lot of shows, so we haven't been selling as many carries, but like we can easily make probably like 500k plus gold in a day in like 3 or 4 hours doing that, right? It's just that we have to split it with our dungeon group. So usually we run with a group of guildies. Somebody will pay us about like 100k gold to do it, to 200k gold to do it, and then we split it 4 ways. Pretty much is how it works. And then what ends up happening is that if you go to the shop here, it says the current auction house value for a WoW token. Or you can buy a WoW token if you're like you have money and you want gold. So it works like both ways. So if you don't have much gold on the game and you want money, you can spend $20 or 20 Blizzard balance or whatever to buy this worth amount of gold. But if you have that amount of gold, then you can sell that on the auction house. And it's not for 20, but it's for 15 US dollars. So for every single 110k, and it changes depending on like what it is. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Sometimes you can like buy a WoW token for 90k. Other times you can buy a WoW token for like 150k. 110k is a good price. The closest that it is to 100k, the better. You don't want to wait for it to go up, like, and sometimes it will go down. Pretty much what determines the price is if more people are buying WoW tokens than selling them. Then that's what how to explain it? If more people are buying WoW tokens with money than turning them from gold into money, the price on the WoW token in gold wise goes down. So like that's what's been happening because this has started the expansion. So a lot of people buy tons of gold at the start of expansions. They buy tons of gold so they can do stuff with it and enchant their gear and stuff because every single new expansion, everything costs a lot. And this one came out in the summer. So because of that, for players that have played for a long time, we can take advantage of that and take advantage of, you know, our experience and pretty much convert that into Blizzard balance to buy anything. Like Overwatch skins, Heroes of the Storm skins, Diablo 3, Diablo 3's expansions, like literally you could buy anything. We have a friend right now who's like really good at making gold. He actually does not live that far from us. where does Piggy live again? He says that he works at LAC. He works in Los Angeles County School District at the community colleges. He's a English teacher, but he does not live here. He lives like I think closer to. He lives in the Anaheim direction, but not that far. He's like 45 minutes outside Los Angeles, and he's really good at making gold. Like we suck at it because we tend to do more progression stuff, and he has like millions upon millions of gold and like 500 Blizzard balance, and he's already bought like I guess the berry, the Christmas one. Yeah, so he's like bought like a lot of stuff, and he's just like sitting there with 500 Blizzard balance and like 4 million gold that he hasn't even converted into balance because he just wants to keep it as gold and stuff. So some people are really good at it, other people not so much. Our best way of making gold is like selling stuff through professions, or because like you have stuff like that. Like whenever somebody gets a new weapon, they have to enchant it to make it stronger, and I can sell weapon enchants, and then they'll sell for like 10k or something like that, so it adds up. The best way for us is probably carries, because we could sell those for 100k each, split it 4 ways, and then you could just convert that into balance or something like that. We're just too lazy to farm gold. It's boring is why. It's not fun. It's just boring. So, but yeah, no, you can do lots of stuff with it. And when like you convert it into Blizzard balance, then pretty much you can use it for anything that you want on the game, on any of the games. It's Blizzard balance. At that point, it's pretty much Blizzard dollars. What they used to have, especially with the Diablo 3 auction house in place, is they had a way for you to only on Diablo 3 they had this. They had an option for you to, you had a bite? Yeah. They had an option for you to pay out via Blizzard balance or pay out via PayPal. But Blizzard did not like how much people were doing that, like making money off of that, I think is what happened. So they just canceled the option. Hopefully they'll eventually bring that back, because a lot of people get banned on that over that. So like some people, they don't want to buy a carry with gold. They want to buy a carry with like actual money instead. And Blizzard punishes people for selling them that, and they punish the people for buying it. Like a whole entire guild got banned for that earlier. Was it this raid or last raid, hun? It was last expansion, wasn't it? The one guild that got banned because they were making like thousands of dollars that way. So like so there's different raid difficulties. There's like looking for raid finder, which is the easiest. Then there's normal. Then there's heroic, and then there's mythic. And pretty much what this one guild was doing is that they were selling mythic to people, and they were selling mythic clears for like $500 each. And people were buying like the full clear on Mythic for $500 each. And they would do like 2 carries at a time because they were that good, to the point where they could play like 18 people, so 2 players down. And Blizzard banned them for that. So they were pretty much making 1,000 gold in like 3 hours, or $1,000 in 3 hours, split between 18 different people. I mean, it's alright, but like pretty much just convert it into balance. If you try and convert it into PayPal, you'll get banned for like a week or 2. I mean, it's worth the ban. It's not like they permanently ban you. So this is something interesting to think about.
Want to try something?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Go assassin variant, and I'm gonna go full symbiote Abby.